Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Zero Gravity, Apollo Media's NBA podcast, where today we're going to talk about if we're bullish or bearish on certain young players under the age of 25. And then we're going to do a Texas NBA players draft of Spurs, Rockets, and Mavericks. I'm rocking the Jason Kidd look today. The boys bullied me into it. We're going to get into it on Zero Gravity, Apollo Media's NBA podcast. It is. You keep just digging at me, and I just decided we're going to do it. We're going to do it today. It probably won't ever come back.
You don't have the despair behind your eyes like he did in the presser.
He's got real light in him.
Just
you look lively.
There's a good play on words there.
Nope, not intentional. I don't care about that guy. I'm trying to say you're glowing.
I've been getting out in the sun all week, you know.
Yeah, I've been playing a lot of golf.
Yeah. Did some yard work. You know, we're doing all the things. But on Zero Gravity's Apollo Media's NBA podcast, brought to you by J-Bar M. J-Bar M Barbecue is the best barbecue in Texas, not just Houston, but it's a couple blocks away from the Toyota Center. Go get your J-Bar M this offseason, and then during the season, head to J-Bar M. Free parking, great drinks, best barbecue in Texas, J-Bar M Barbecue. Shout out to Zing Zang, America's #1 Bloody Mary mix. We love Zing Zang over here and been crushing them all summer long. And shout out to Big City Wings, Houston's Wing Joint, Apollo's Wing Joint. I'm your host, Stone Strankman, joined always by the boys, the three-man weave, Josh Garcia and Sheldon Norton. How are we doing, boys?
We're back, baby. We needed this. The soul is cleansed. Shelly, you look great. Stone, you look awesome. I love the digs we got going on, guys. We got all the facial hairs in the building, and we're in the building. Shelly, give me something. How you doing?
Well, I told you guys I've got this little cough that's been annoying me all day and yesterday. So it could be better. But any day now, my second child will come. So that's exciting.
Big time. Double dad.
Yeah. Double dad.
That's
what I'm going to make my son call me once.
Double dad.
Once my daughter's here, yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
awesome.
Paternity list is looming for Sheldon Norton. So we may not see a little bit of him for a few weeks, but he'll be back. He'll be ready for game time, October. Yep. He'll be really back by then.
Perfect time to do it.
Oh, yeah.
We'll have him back before then, but he's going on the PL. He's going on the PL, the paternity list. Congrats, We're going to get a Zero Gravity onesie your way.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
I'll put it on her.
Yeah.
I usually take the morning shift. I think that's that's one of the father's jobs is to, let mom sleep in just a little bit longer, take the morning shift. So that means I pick out the clothes sometimes. So
we got to get that to you this week.
Just pop that onesie on there. Yeah.
There you go.
We'll do that. We'll get it done. We'll get that up there. But today we're going to do bullish or bearish on three young players. Each guy is going to choose three players that they're bullish on, three players that they're bearish on. They're 25 years or younger. We got nothing to talk about in the offseason. Nothing's happening. Obviously, I dropped that bomb last week that someone was going to ask for a trade this past week. Didn't happen. I said what was said to me verbatim from a very trusted source. Maybe it didn't. Maybe it wasn't supposed to happen last week. Maybe it's this week. Who's to say? It's a big name. It's a big name. One of the biggest names. Top 10 name. People are saying.
It's a really long name.
Whoa.
Is that what you mean?
It could be. It
top 10 letters.
It's a lot of letters.
Top 10 in letter count.
Top 10 letters.
Oh my gosh. Victor Wembanyama's asking out.
Whoa.
That would be interesting.
Shake up Texas for sure.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander out.
Summer thing.
Nikhil Alexander-Walker's asking out.
He already wants out. That's tough.
No.
But we'll see. We'll keep waiting on that one. I'll text my source. We'll see what's going on. But bullish or bearish, who wants to go first? And which category? Are we doing bullish or bearish first?
Ooh.
Good question. You want to do bearish first?
Yeah. Bad news first.
Hate.
Nose goes. I think Josh should go first. He's the biggest hater of the three of us.
Sure.
Is he?
That's fine.
No, I think it's actually the opposite.
I think it's
Josh.
me.
Josh is probably the biggest
lover,
supporter. Everything that he loves more than us, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And he loves more things than we do.
I'm a big what if guy. I just love
Stone is the most jaded of us. I think I can say at this point. We've known each other for almost a year now. I feel like, yeah. And I'm just trying to get us somewhere in the middle.
Yeah,
a proper sense of cynicism and optimism.
Yeah,
just in a little tornado here.
A little triple dad duty there. I love it.
Yeah. All right. Well,
I'm all of our dads.
well, sure then. I'll happily go first. Stone, you like to go ahead and go after me here? We'll figure this out.
Yeah, we can do that.
I'm a I don't know. This is one of those things where you look at the game tape and you look at the usage and you're like, holy shit, why is this guy putting up 45 points a night some nights? My first pick is Quentin Grimes. I'm not seeing much of a crazy improvement with the usage. Like he's not going to get an opportunity like that, I don't think, in his entire rest of his NBA career. I mean, he should have. Is he still unsigned?
Yes.
Yeah. So maybe the rest of the league is like, okay, this is such an anomaly. But I don't really see him doing those crazy things like how he did past season because he's not going to get that crazy of an opportunity ever again, I think.
Yeah, restricted free agent, right?
Yes.
I believe so.
That's why he's not signed.
So yeah, it's restricted free agency, I guess, basically dead at this point, or at least like totally neutered compared to what it was before.
Yep.
Grimes been a role player his whole life, except for that league pass like electricity that he brought for the end of the season, and even not up to the very end of the season. So yeah, I feel like I don't know. I don't really think about him up in these categories, so I guess I'm happy you brought him up. I wasn't even considering him, but I feel like he's just going to get faded back into a role.
Yep.
Especially since he's probably going to stay with the Sixers.
Yeah, that's why I brought it up. Like people, especially Sixers fans, might be a little jaded enough to where they're like, "Oh my God, he's going to have a breakout season." I don't get that vibe on the internet. Let's be clear, but I'm just saying, there's probably some people out there. So Quentin Grimes, I'm not feeling you.
That was very
alum. Shout out you though.
Very contract year-y. Like,
right?
He was playing for a contract and he had the opportunity, had the ball in his hands for a majority of the season because Maxey kept getting hurt and then Jared McCain was hurt. And it just kind of worked out in his favor where he was able to ball out on a bad team. That's kind of just how I see it. So I don't hate that. I think he's like a good 8th, 9th man on a good team. Like, it's kind of where he falls in. Like, he's going to have hot nights and he's going to mostly not have hot nights. So, yeah, I don't hate that. Josh, I'm going to shoot you in the chest just right off the bat. I was going to save this. I was going to save it. But Rob Dillingham.
No, God, no.
I didn't like him at Kentucky very much. I know you loved him at Kentucky. I'm very low on Kentucky players in the recent years. Rob Dillingham is on my list. Obviously, he didn't have the opportunity to play much last season. He got hurt. I don't see it on this Wolves team.
This is unfair, but I understand. Terrence Shannon, people are getting the Terrence Shannon shouts much more than the Rob Dillingham shouts. So I get what you mean. It's just,
I shot you in the chest. And I was going to wait for the third one, but I had to just rip that one right off.
That hurts. It's okay. What can you do? I don't disagree. Let's be clear. I disagree with you, but I understand your point of view, sir. Too bad. So sad.
All right. Is it my turn?
It is.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm pulling up stats while we talk like a good podcaster.
That's good podcasting.
Well, I already know like generally what I'm thinking for this person. I couldn't decide. I think I have a little more controversial one that I'll save, but my first one is Sheldon Sharp. And so as you guys list, Quentin Grimes, I feel like doesn't exactly fit this mold because his role has historically been a 3-and-D guy, but Rob Dillingham, I feel like, is in this small scoring guard. I don't know quite how like bursty and bouncy Dillingham is, but that's like Sheldon Sharp's entire identity. He was even relegated to the bench for part of the season, and it just like kind of peaked early, I feel like, and his brand of basketball and guard play is kind of fading out like very quickly in the NBA. Like right as all these guys were drafted, the entire league was like, actually, we want all our players to be 6'8" and to play defense. And then he's in a guard room that's going to get more and more congested. And if I had to guess, I'd say the Blazers are probably going to invest in their other young guard over him. Of course, they're still going to like keep trying to make it work with Sharp, but I just don't really see it. Like if you're a 2 guard in this league, as Josh and I have seen on our own team, and you can't defend at a high level and you can't be an assist man at a high level, and all you can really do is be like a hot or a streaky shooter, there's like not really a place in a starting 5 for you long term.
Yeah, unless you're on the Wizards, right?
Yep.
Sorry, there's not really a place for you on a starting 5 for a team that's trying to do anything.
Do something. Yeah.
The team above 30 wins.
Yeah. And no shade to the Wizards. I know they're building towards something, but
sure.
Yeah.
Nah, I get it. That's a good one.
Yeah. So, I mean, I hope it works out for him. I'm just having a hard time seeing it.
Yeah.
Yep.
That makes
Sure.
sense.
Sure. Do you want to snake back here, or what are we thinking?
That's fine with me.
We're not doing a draft, right?
Yeah.
We'll just go in
Sure.
order for this one, and then we'll do the draft next.
Sure.
Sick.
I have something that might be a little controversial, but a recency bias would kind of agree with me here. Dalton Connect. He is he was so streaky in the 2-3 summer league games that he played. Obviously, we can look back on that. But I don't really see him fitting with this Lakers team in the way that I originally thought. And obviously Mark Williams, of course, who remembers, guys, classic trade.
My favorite trade ever.
I don't want to say that killed him, because he had some good outbursts after that, but it's hard to come back from things, especially unique things like that. And I don't know if I feel these are all vibes, by the way. I can't speak on stats.
It doesn't help that he's like 30 years old already.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying too. He came in the league at 23. I think he'll be 24 this season. Sure, that's still really young in the grand scheme of things. Like, but if a guy who gets drafted,
some guys have already played 5 years at that point.
That's what I'm saying. If a guy who has gotten drafted last season is older than me, there's something there, because there were folks that were getting drafted in 2019 that were younger than me. So I don't know. Dalton Connect, I'm not saying he's fully hit his ceiling yet. I don't see a full career with him panning out, and I want to be wrong. Like, white boy dead eye shooters make the league go round, but I don't see it with this guy. If he falls into kind of a Grayson Allen mold later on, good, respectable career, but he's not going to make that rise in which other folks might think, and even before the summer league might have thought.
If you're in year 2 of summer league play and you're not playing well, that does it for me. That does it for me. Like, you're not on
my team. There's a guy on my team that
Nah, he was hurt.
Yeah, I'm not too proud of, but it's okay. We don't have to talk about it.
Well, Dalton Connect actually got like real run last year.
Yeah,
like he actually played a lot of NBA games last year outside of being hurt for a little bit. Like, yeah, I'm good on that. I'm good on Dalton Connect. I was good on Dalton Connect before. And when I watched Mississippi State just shut him down in the SEC tournament, if Mississippi State was doing that to you, I don't know. That's a problem.
The good SEC hate, especially a 22, 23-year-old. Nah.
Yeah, count me out. My next guy, Blazers. Welcome back, Scoot Henderson. I'm still out. I'm still out. I know he was progressing at the end of last season. I said a lot of good things on the last podcast about him. Still out.
Why?
Double shot to the chest.
What is it about him?
It's the nickname, the AI images. I can't get it out of my head.
Oh, the Poop Henderson?
Poop?
Yeah, and the Poop Henderson.
I thought you meant Scoot, because that is his nickname.
No, yeah, his nickname.
I thought you were saying, like, I just can't ride with Scoot.
No, Scoot's fire, but immediately when he came out stinking like Poop Henderson, it did irreversible damage. I understand Bill Simmons has all the islands of Scoot Henderson. I can't get back on it. I can't get on it. I never was really on it in the first place. And now that the Blazers are just like, yeah, Drew Holiday, we'll take you. And then Dame, welcome back. I know you're not playing this year. I just feel like it's too crowded. This is the year that he has to do something. And for now, I'm out. Bearish on Scoot Henderson.
Sure. Respect.
Yeah, I guess that's fine.
I don't know. Just coming up with names here.
Yeah, I'm just saying the first name that comes to mind.
Literally, I looked at the NBA teams list and I'm like, all right, let's click on different teams and see if I can find a name here. He was one that popped up. I don't know.
For this specific slot, I've got mine kind of tiered of like most, I guess, worried to least worried, but skeptical, I guess. So I'm going to say Derek Lively, and here's why. Here's why.
I'm willing to hear it.
I'm not saying he's a bad player. I don't think he is at all. But I think there's a lot of ceiling talk with Derek Lively. Maybe it's only Mavs fans, and maybe that's just like a section of Twitter that I find myself in. But I feel like he is probably the player he's going to be for the rest of his career already. Now, there's probably some things that will improve. Maybe he eventually like develops a 3-point shot or something like that and makes himself more dynamic. And he's pretty good at what they
the finals. Not a big deal.
That's right. 1 for 1. And maybe he's like just going to be this elite rim runner. That's totally fine. I'm just like, this is not a guy that I'm going to invest in if we're sticking with the whole stock bearish bullish thing. It's like, I'm not holding my stock for him. I'm going to cash out now and I'm going to redirect those funds to other guys.
As a Mavs fan.
Sure.
As a Mavs fan, as a rational Mavs fan, I feel like there's not very many, and I'm not near a rational, like, real fan. Like, I'm a fan. I'm being as rational as I can. I
Yep.
understand what you're saying.
It's a lot of lead up.
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
Because with Luka Doncic, Derek Lively's ceiling was much higher because of, like,
Yes.
remember Clint Capella with the Rockets with
Yep.
James Harden? Clint Capella was fucking awesome on those teams because James Harden was one of the best players in the world.
Yeah.
He doesn't have that anymore, and I think his defensive prowess is really good. I think he'd be an elite defensive player in the NBA. However, I don't think the offensive game and the health issues are kind of a problem right now. And
Yeah.
when you don't have Luka Doncic throwing you lobs all the time anymore, it's a lot tougher. It's a lot tougher because he had Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic doing it. I don't think his offensive game is going to progress at a elite level. I think he's just going to be fine if he's going to give you like 10 and 8 a game with a block or two and really good defense, and he stays on the floor for 30 minutes. That's perfectly fine by me. Like, I'm fine with that. But then obviously you're spending a first round pick, and this guy was supposed to be your center of the future. It's the first center we had in ages, and there's a lot of hope. And he had obviously a great game right at the start of his career, the first game of his career against Wemby. He put up like 18 and 16 with like 5 blocks on him, like played impeccable defense on him, like all these things. We saw that and we're like, oh shit, this is what Derek Lively is. And it's just not. He's going to have those games. I think he's a very average center in the NBA.
Yeah.
At the end of the day. And that is perfectly fine when you have Anthony Davis at your 4. Like, you can mitigate the average center play with an elite power forward if they're playing, obviously. But I understand what you're saying, and I'm not upset by it.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with being an average NBA player. And like, even for his draft, like being a late-ish lottery pick.
Yeah.
Or I guess, late lottery pick.
12th.
Like, I think fans in the moment when they're watching their team draft, especially teams who have been through rebuilds recently, they can kind of start to freak out about who these late lottery picks are becoming. And they don't realize, like, throughout NBA history, those really good players in college or whatever coming into the NBA, most of them are just going to be average to good players. And that's it. And there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. Half of them will be out of the league by the end of their rookie contract.
Yeah. That's a win.
12 years of Tyson Chandler. I'm ecstatic, and I'm
that's
comparing
a win.
Him to that for I'm comparing him to that for this exact reason. Like, you get 12 years of Tyson Chandler, I am taking my money to the fucking bank. You give me 10 years of Clint Capella out of a average draft pick outside of the top 10. Thank you. I'm shaking your hand. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, but at the same time, I'm not that excited about it. I feel cool about it.
I'm fine. I'm absolutely fine with it. As a fan of a team that didn't have a center since Tyson Chandler in like 2011, like outside of that, and we hadn't had a center, and I was like, yes, we drafted a center from Duke. I'm all in on that, obviously. But I own a Derek Lively jersey, and I hope he continues to play well for the Mavericks, and I really like him, and I enjoy watching him play. But if he ends up just being an average center, then I'm fine with that. I'm okay.
Nothing wrong with loving a role player.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I'd be okay. A role player on a championship team sounds great to me.
That's not an insult. Like, I'm saying,
I'm absolutely taking that. So I understand what you're coming from. So stings a little bit, but I get it. It makes sense.
Yep.
And I have the same thoughts in my head. I just don't want to say them out loud, but I did. So here we are.
That's a beautiful coping mechanism and a healthy way to look at things. So good for you, man. Good for
Joshua. Your next one.
This is someone who got drafted in 2019. I just want to say that he's 24 years old. We've had these conversations. You know, kind of, sort of in NBA league circles. You know, he was such a high draft pick, and for whatever reason, in the purgatory state, he's not giving the right numbers. He's not giving the right vibe. He plays the game terribly, and I'm talking about Patrick Williams. I thought that Patrick Williams was going to make this big. Gonna make this big jump, big leap, but then it turned out to be Kobe White, and you're seeing Kobe White actually play the game really fucking well. And you know, part of me is sad because I thought that I don't want to say that team was going to build something, but you know, better than 41-41 every fucking season since COVID. I mean, it's
not possible. They can't do it.
It's ridiculous. Then they signed Billy Donovan to a long-term deal.
Good for him. You know, getting that interview, getting that call for an interview, and turning him down and getting an extension.
Hasn't he gotten team? 2 contracts with the Chicago Bulls, if I'm not mistaken?
I think he's on his 3rd.
Insanity. Yeah. Two other deals. That's insane to me. But Patrick Williams, I really thought he was going to make a big leap about 2 years ago or so. And last year he showed flashes. And then I really looked at his game logs and try to remember things from League Pass. Obviously, I'm not sitting here watching Bulls games every night as much as I would love to.
I would believe it.
Yeah, I tapped into the Bulls, 7-8 times last year. But Patrick Williams just didn't do it for me. He didn't pass the eye test. His stats stink. And he's just awful vibes. And I'm done with him. We're done with you, Patrick Williams. Say sayonara.
That's fair. I agree. My next one on the bearish list. Rip in peace to Rockets legend Cam Whitmore.
Oh, he was a maybe for me.
He's on my list. I mean, we've gotten some intel on him. He's married to other things outside of basketball.
Yeah.
Not married to the game. And if you're not married to the game on a team that kind of needed a little bit more guard play, needed a little bit more shooting, a little bit more scoring.
I would say definitely needed you.
And you didn't even scratch the surface of playing more than garbage time, really, in the regular season on a 50-win team. I'm out. And he's going to the Wizards. And that's just like I'm doubling down on that. Like, if you're going to the Wizards, I know it's home for him and it may be a better situation and all that kind of stuff. And maybe he does, maybe he flourishes. I don't know.
I hope he flourishes, but he's still going to be the 10th man on that rotation. I don't
count me out on Cam Whitmore.
See him starting above or playing above like Bub and Keontae. Or did I say Keyshawn? Sorry, Keyshawn George.
Yeah, he's definitely playing above Keyshawn. You don't think so?
I don't know.
Maybe we do have the Wizards connoisseur in here, so
definitely is strong. That's my bad. Definitely
we will be seeing. Strong. I mean, no, you get the quote unquote experience of Cam Whitmore, but it's like they're not playing to win games. If they're playing to win games, they'd put. Is Marcus Smart still on that? No, he bought out.
Nope.
Anyway,
he's on the Lakers.
Yeah, sure. Sorry.
Welcome to the NBA.
2 hands up. Yeah, welcome to the NBA, Marcus Smart.
Slow off.
No, I meant you, Josh.
Yeah. Yep. It's real gnarly over here in the Garcia household. But anywho, Cam Whitmore is in a very peculiar situation. I don't really see him getting out of it either. But I think there'll be moments of shine, much more so than in Houston.
Sure.
I'm looking at this guard room, and we've got Spurs legend Malachi Branham. Malcolm Brogdon, which I think is a free agent. Is he restricted right now?
No way he's restricted.
2016 rookie.
Oh, yeah. He can't be restricted.
No way he's restricted.
Sorry, he's just still on this roster list. So I was like, why would he still be on here? So Bob Carrington, Bilal Coulibaly, whoever Keyshawn Gilbert is. Never heard of that person in my life. AJ Johnson, Trey Johnson, Dylan Jones, CJ McCollum, and then
former Mr. President
Blake Wesley, Cam Whitmore. This is a bloated guard room, and obviously I would take him over half those guys just from the jump, but there are enough of them that I'm gonna see what I have there first, or they've shown like more flashes actually in the NBA instead of just against the Jazz when there's 4 minutes left and a 30-point win.
Those games are fun.
They're fun. They're fun, but
we'll never forget his playoff minutes.
Yep. That meant something to me. Reed Shepherd and Cam Whitmore on the floor at the same time. That was wow.
People forget.
Cinema.
Was that in the blowout whenever we almost like gave up the massive lead?
We were up like 30 or 31, and they cut it down to what, 11 or 13?
Something. It's like 13.
Yeah,
maybe even
that's
17.
incredible. And then they're like, "Oh wait, maybe we should put the starters back out."
Anyway, yeah. But Cam kind of fits that same mold that I was talking about with Sheldon, except he's a bigger, more physical player. But he's not playing defense, and when he's trying to, he makes a lot of mistakes, and he's not really looking to pass most time. He's shown some improvement. I feel like his truthers would say that he's a willing passer, but he's just not a very good one, and maybe doesn't have like the feel to be able to, make the right pass at the right time. But bro is just putting his head down and trying to score. He is a goal line back with the ball in his hands.
That's good.
Oh no, Vontae Leach, if you will.
It's a good one. Right. Sheldon, your last bearish list player.
Okay. This is hard for me because I have one that I feel like is really controversial, and it might just be like relative to expectation. So I'm just going to go with it. My last one that I'm bearish on is Rookie of the Year, Stephon Castle.
Whoa!
This is why, again, I'm not saying he's bad, But I think the reason he has the kind of league-wide opinion that he has right now is all circumstantial. The rookie
like
class, very subpar, not great. At least like nothing sticking out at the top.
It's fine.
Yeah. Well, and it might age better. We'll see.
Yeah.
But
started off fine.
Yeah. And then situationally, he was able to get a ton of run because that team was not very good.
Yep.
And he ended up having the ball in his hands a ton and was pretty inefficient and had some like really good blow up games and some really cool moments that I think point to the kind of player he can be. But I think in that setting where he's just getting like unadulterated time with the ball, it may have elevated our opinion of him higher than what it should be. And so the reason I'm saying I'm bearish on him is because I think the opinion is like sky high, that there are people that are like buying up as much stock as they can. And I'm just like, that's a little too rich for my blood. I'm holding out. I think he's going to be a solid NBA player. I just see some comparisons online from Spurs fans that are like, oh, he's the next SGA. Like, no.
He gave me shades of his driving was obviously a lot better, I think, than young Jalen Green, but he gave me weird shades. And I don't mean directly like, oh, he could jump out of the gym, because he can, but
crazy
dunk contest.
His shot making, it's one of those things where you see it and you're like, this guy can be so damn good, but will he make the next leap? And eventually I'll see it. I mean, he was a victim of De'Aaron Fox and Wemby both being hurt at the same time. You had Harrison Barnes being almost the primary scorer. And
I think I would say he was the beneficiary of that. If we're talking about recognition and accolades, like if those guys are playing, we probably don't think about Castle the same way we do.
This is true.
Now, I'm not saying like you're real hoop heads and people who watch the game super closely aren't still really high on him, but he's got a lot of stuff that's not jumping off the screen. I mean, he shot like 42% from the field and 28% from three this year.
Something to think about.
That's your rookie of the year. Obviously, he has a lot of time to grow and change and all those things. That's tough for a guy whose role would be to do those things.
No, that's a Michael Carter Williams type rookie of the year. Putting him up.
And I do think he will be better than Michael Carter Williams. Hot take.
Maybe.
Hey, 8-year veteran. People forget.
Yeah.
People forget 2 contracts. DeAndre Ayton style. All right, on to our bullish list. So 25 or younger. We're bullish on these players. We think they're going to excel. Think they're going to turn into possibly elite players. All of the good things about these players. We keep the same order here. Just run it back.
Sure.
All right, Joshua, start us off.
I'll go ahead and start with the maybe victim is not the right word, but a beneficiary of someone tearing their Achilles, and of course Miles Turner being out. Benedict Mathurin. I'm thinking Benedict Mathurin just gets crazy run next season. I'm talking like Desmond Bane level, 24 shots a game, just hammering the Eastern Conference. I mean,
24 points on 24 shots. It's gonna be awesome.
There's no reason why he's not.
Desmond Bane, one of the most efficient shooting guards in the NBA. That would be
just a running joke of zero gravity for no reason.
I know, and I feel like I have to remain the villain of it.
I know. I get it. Like it's just it can't go away now.
It's my role in this relationship is to be like, oh, actually, if Benedict Mathurin became Desmond Bane, the Pacers are in amazing shape.
That's awesome. Look, fantasy basketball owners everywhere. Not fantasy advice, but pick up Benedict Mathurin. I think he's going to be a big stat stuffer this coming season. There's no reason why he shouldn't be averaging 18 to 20 points and somewhat decent shooting after year 3 or going into year 3, I believe.
The situation is definitely in his favor.
Like he's going to get a big contract if he plays even halfway decent because he's going to be the leading scorer on the team. There's no way he can't be. Pascal
Siakam?
Nembhard?
Pascal Siakam?
No, Nembhard, no. Pascal, yes, sure.
I would pick Ryan Nembhard to have a bigger role and score more than Benedict Mathurin right now. And I agree with you. I almost put Mathurin on my bullish list, but yeah, he's still going to be like the 3rd or 4th best player on the floor.
You crazy cousin. Just watch.
He's got outplayed by Nembhard 2 seasons in a row now.
Hey.
People are saying,
hey, we're talking about vibes.
All right.
Desmond Bain vibes. Desmond Bain type vibes.
I do
Okay.
like that in the playoffs. It seems like he was more willing than I thought he would be to fit a role, to fit a bench role and just kind of do his job. And maybe that's just like Pacers culture. Maybe they just bring people in. But I feel like there were like, shout out to Heat culture, where we've moved on. We're into
We're
that
on Pacers culture.
Pacers culture now. That's right. Yes, sirs. I was impressed that I felt like he was kind of willing to not just jack up shots and do the right thing. And so, yeah, maybe you're right.
Hey,
Maybe it'll
hey,
keep going.
Miami. We're good.
We're good.
We got
We got
Pacers culture
Indiana.
now.
We got sirs now.
We got Pacers culture now.
I can't wait for the jerseys.
It's gonna be bad.
Pacers culture, and it's just like the fever like color scheme.
The
It's
Stranger
just-
Things
It's a
concept.
22 on the front in red.
Yeah, that's
font.
right. It's just Caitlin Clark. It's just like,
a
you know, the
Caitlin
cat
Clark shirt.
shirts that have just like a whole cat's face is like the shirt.
Yeah.
It's the jerseys are that, but it's just CC. It's just
Oh
her
no.
face.
Oh no.
Yeah. That's fine.
Her eyes
number
have
one-
the numbers in them.
We're done with this.
Hop on that marketing team, buddy. You got it. It seems like you've thought this out.
I could sell
We're done.
jerseys to brain rot fiends. That's for sure.
You could. That's for sure. My number one pick, Cooper Flag.
Why?
I think he's on a team where he doesn't have to be the number one guy. And I think that's a very good thing. And he gets to play defense and he gets to be beneficiary of Anthony Davis getting a lot of the double teams. Like, Cooper Flag.
No.
Well, it's a good thing they used that first overall pick on him to not.
Yeah,
have to be
I
the
got
number
it.
one
The
guy.
first
No, it's
overall
a
pick's gonna
stupid
be
pick,
good.
but I put him down anyway. I don't care. Like, it's
No,
stupid
it's
in the
not a
sense, like,
stupid pick. It's an obvious
not.
pick.
it's an obvious pick. It's stupid in the sense that it's too obvious. I'm taking Cooper Flag. We don't have to talk about it.
No, I kind of want to talk about it. How are you feeling? Like, what are you thinking?
Yeah, don't move away from this.
No, I mean,
We'll
I'm
talk
kind
about
of
it. I
serious.
just thought it was a dumb, obvious thing that we didn't have to talk about. We could talk about it though.
No. What do you think that expanding on his summer league game? What do you think he's gonna do differently in the season that you could see him expand on?
Okay.
Dribbling.
With the roster constructed currently,
Dribble.
Kyrie
Ball
Irving is
pressure.
out through probably February. I get that.
Oh, at
No,
least.
Kyrie hurts this a little bit, but D'Lo is a fine point guard. He's completely average. I think he's better than a lot of people give him credit for.
He is a point guard.
He is a point guard that
Nothing
can score
else.
and facilitate an offense to at least a mediocre degree, if not above average. Like,
Sure. He belongs in the NBA.
yes, he is a good NBA player, and he's 29 years old. Like, I'm fine with this.
Is
He's
he
played.
really?
He's played. Yeah, he's my age,
Wow.
and he's played a lot of years. And I'm completely fine with D'Lo being my backup point guard when Kyrie comes back. I'm fine with him until Kyrie comes back. 29.
Yeah.
29?
You got him. You got Klay Thompson spacing there. Get it. Anthony Davis, and then whatever center you want to throw out, if it's Gafford or Lively, whoever's in the starting lineup with Cooper Flag or PJ Washington or however it may seem. Like, there's enough pieces on this team to where there isn't going to be full attention on Cooper Flag the entire time. There's going to be moments and sequences where Cooper Flag is going to have most of the attention if he's bringing the ball up, like Jason Kidd wants him to. Turn him into like a Giannis archetype. I don't know how he's going to do that. They're not the same player. They play a little bit differently, but
Yeah,
whatever.
I want to see that. I want to see.
That's
10
what
years of
Jason
that
Kidd
experiment.
said, and I'm just like, I don't know.
No.
But if he can,
I mean, I know we're giving you a hard time, but I think that's fine. Like, to say this guy's supposed to be one of the generational prospects, let's aim high. That's fine.
yeah, I think he's going to be exceptional, but I think it's going to be a much easier transition into the NBA because of the team that he is on. Obviously, that's not a outlandish take because there's other players on the roster that are much better than him right now, could be better than him long term, whatever it is. But like Anthony Davis is going to get most of the attention on defense for the other opposing team, and then if D'Lo finds the chemistry with Gafford and Lively and PJ and all these other players, like then it gets a little bit easier. They're spacing, all these things. I think Cooper Flag just isn't going to have the attention that most other rookies on bad teams get because he's on a team with actual NBA players that are really good. You know, it just makes
Yeah.
sense that Cooper Flag is going to have an easier transition. And if he averages like 15, 6, and 5 this year, it's like it's a perfectly great rookie season for this team.
Yeah.
He's
That's
surrounded by
fine.
so many professionals. Yeah, I love that. Actually,
I do think
Thank you.
that D'Lo is a prime candidate for Cam Thomas's new favorite way to talk about double teams. Or I guess the trap he did not know he set for himself, where D'Lo might be one of the guys getting double teamed, when he crosses
Right.
half court, just because they're not confident he'll make the right decision.
Yeah.
I don't think he's like some horrid decision maker,
No, I
But-
think he's perfectly fine.
but I think it's just like lack of guard play on the team. They're like, well, let's just harass the guard.
Yeah.
We'll see. But no, I mean, I think it's a fine pick. I just think it's funny because it's like,
No,
who
it's
doesn't?
absolutely funny and obvious and everything. Like I'd put it down because of that. I didn't know we were
Yeah.
actually going to discuss it. But yeah, I think it's going to be a very easy transition for him in comparison to other number 1 overall picks.
Sick.
Yeah, good stuff. Sheldon, your first bullish pick.
All right, I will follow suit and pick another generational talent from a team that I love, Mr. Kentucky basketball himself, Reed Shepherd.
Oh,
Sure.
You know,
oh.
maybe this is in the same vein where it's like not super controversial, but most of the voices that I'm hearing talk about Reed is from within my own fan base, where everyone's like, "Oh, we just traded away a guy who we replaced with Kevin Durant, who was
Speak on it.
the only dynamic guard on the team, blah, blah, blah." These are opinions that I'm sharing from others, not necessarily my own personal beliefs that have, molded and changed over time. I have really high hopes for him. I think the feel is there. And I think more often than not, high feel players just work out and they find a way to work with their size. A key reason for that is he has like great hands on defense, to where he will probably be picked on for his size, but he's still able to be a defensive playmaker and, get his hand on the ball, loose balls, stuff like that. And then I think he's just going to make a ton of the right decisions once he gets to play a lot, which I think they're going to make happen, because at this point they're like, we have to see what our investment is. And
you don't have a lot of guards either. You kind of have to play them now.
Yeah, 8th man now.
We kind of have to play him. And this is like one of the arguments that I don't necessarily agree with, because everyone's like, oh, it's just Fred VanVleet. He's like the only like reliable guard on the team, and a lot of people don't even like him and think he's that reliable. I'm not necessarily in that camp, but I think Amen Thompson is basically going to be a guard. And along with being a guard, he's also going to play basically every position on the floor, just depending on need. But he's basically going to be a guard. Fred's going to be a guard. And some of these, like KD is functionally like a 7-foot guard.
Yes.
Like,
no, I was saying more so like off the bench, like Reed is going to have to play a lot more guard minutes and have to fill that void around 20, 24 minutes a game. Like he's going to have to play more because of the roster construction.
Totally. And I think he
went with wings and everything, and that's you put up a really good roster and everything, but Reed Shepherd, byproduct of that roster construction, is going to have to play more minutes because you need at least one guard out there.
Yeah, and I think that was intentional. Like, we know that the Rockets really, really like him and are really high on him, and we know that other teams are high on him, and we're trying to get him in deals. And so that says something to me. And I think the way that he played once he came back from, was it a hand injury, Josh? Do you remember?
Something with his wrist. I believe.
Wrist injury, something like that. When he wasn't really playing, he came in garbage time, he got hurt, and when he came back, he was like pretty awesome most of the time when he got to play.
Yeah, he had like a 7-game stretch. I mean, not in a row, but
not like perfect or anything, but like good, meaningful minutes. In that Thunder game obviously was huge for the way that we look at him. And so I think they are propping him up to eventually take the reins as like the primary initiator. In like your small guard kind of mold. Like he's going to eventually be the Fred VanVleet, but I think they're thinking that he's going to be processing the game at an even higher level. So anyway, all that to say, I just think the like mind over matter. If you have high basketball IQ, you make it in this league most of the time. Like you find a way to stick in it. And I think the like elite shooting talent, like generational college shooting numbers, are probably going to carry over. Like, I'm not going to hold it against him that it was hard to adjust to the extra foot or two from the 3-point line and then the extra ball pressure. But anyway, I'm holding on my stock. I'm hoarding as much as I can. I'm buying more. So if anyone's selling it, let me know. You can hit me up. I don't actually deal with any kind of trading, so you might be able to scam me.
Reed Shepherd is the NVIDIA of the NBA, some are saying.
Sure.
Not trading advice.
Joshua, your next bullish pick?
Well, first of all, and just to end this off, actually, so last of all, I think that's great that Reed Shepherd can actually take that big next step. And 20 to 24 minutes sounds like a lot, but then you actually see it on paper and you're like, wait, this can actually work. So I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
Pretty excited for the kid. God, just imagining him in 2027 being the starting point guard for the Rockets. That'd be so funny. It'd be awesome, actually. But
I don't think it's out of the picture.
it's not at all. I am going to go out east here to a place with a lot of awesome surrounding water and peninsulas. Detroit, Michigan. Ronald Holland.
Out
Michigan,
east?
Upper Michigan. You guys, we're talking about the state here. Okay.
Yeah,
Detroit,
we got
Michigan. Ronald Holland. Okay. He is fucking awesome. His finishing, his playmaking is. I'm seeing levels of I don't know,
Careful.
baby Katie. I don't know. I'm seeing something. Ronald Holland next
Not
season,
even
man, in
listening
a
anymore.
real role. I'm talking like on a full playoff team is going to get 15, 20 minutes a night. He's going to be doing fast breaks all the time. He's going to be on fast breaks all the time. He's going to be just an absolute fucking crowd pleaser with Asar Thompson, who was also on my list, and I kind of had to pick one or the other. But Asar Thompson leading fast breaks and getting swipes and steals and just doing damage control. And Ron Holland just cleaning it all up, janitor style. It's going to be a fun 82 games over there in Detroit, and I'm really excited to see it.
I'm still mad at Ron Holland for decommitting from Texas and going to the Ignite, but
people forget.
But yeah, sure. I mean, it was a little shaky at first, I feel like, but he fit into a role and then was able to kind of expand from there and grow throughout the season. So
yeah,
his
last
think
30
Detroit
games
should be excited for him.
Rocked. He rocked.
I'm still mad at James Wood and Austin Riley for going to the MLB straight out of high school instead of coming to Mississippi State. But whatever, it's fine. We'll get over it.
Poor guy.
We'll get over it.
James Wood rules, man. I would be mad too if I were you.
Mississippi State Bulldog, not a big deal.
Dog.
My next bullish pick, Zachary Risache.
Yes,
Yeah.
God. Yes, God.
Risache.
Not the same as Cooper Flag, but the team got better. I think that helps. Just in any scenario, if a team gets better, the player that is decent, if not good, from last season as a rookie will be a lot better after that. I like this team a lot. We like the Hawks. We talked a lot about them last season. Me and Josh did, and they're getting the guys back. They're healthy. They added Kristaps to it. If he can be healthy, then I think that helps Risache out. And I can't say his name half the time, but I like him. I like him a lot. I don't know. I think he's going to be really good this year.
In French, I don't think the R is pronounced the same way as it is in English. I don't know if that's different if it's the first letter of the word. Do we know if it should be like Risache?
Risache.
Risache?
Some good podcasting.
Because it's not like a one-to-one kind of sound like, oh, R sound like this. I think it's like a kind of a, I don't know how to explain it even.
Risache.
Trevor Ariza.
Z instead of an S. So Risache.
Mm.
There we go.
He kind of is a Trevor Ariza type.
Yeah, welcome back, Trevor Ariza.
I don't know. I like him, and I like the Hawks this year in a bad East. Like,
yeah,
it's all kind of lining up for him.
I'm still so in love with their decision to rebrand back to the old school colors.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep,
it's
good
just
swag.
So good.
Good swag.
It was like dark and bad for a second there. In
the Phillips Arena era,
the TI jerseys, the black and gray checkerboard with the neon green. Yeah, that was
hated
tough.
it.
That was tough years.
Hated it. Yeah,
no more of that.
Yeah.
All right.
Zachary, though. Shelly?
My next one, and we don't have to say a lot of it. We've taken a lot of time to do this one, but it's Scoot Henderson. I'm still a believer.
Welcome back, Scoot Henderson.
Yes, welcome back.
You know, poop is not just elimination and excrement. It's also fertilizer.
People forget.
And you know what fertilizer? You know what fertilizer does?
Keep talking.
Does it grow?
It makes
plants?
stuff grow. It makes
That's
stuff grow. So you just put that fertilizer on a good situation that he's now in with a much more mature, much better guard room, even though one of the guys is just going to be like, I don't know, I guess a role model on the bench for a year. I got high hopes. I think it's going to work out for him. I think it's similar. You know, I don't think he's quite at that like high feel kind of range, but he was like a true scoring point guard coming into the league, and G League Ignite obviously is not preparing anybody.
Nope.
So that sucks.
5 and 30. People forget.
But man, I think the like shades of Westbrook thing is still there.
Yeah,
for sure. And so I'm excited. I think it's going to work out for him. I think the promising things he showed are good enough that I'm going to hold out, and I'm excited to see where it goes. I think it'll be good.
Yeah, Me too, man. Good for you. Good, thank you. What a Scoot redemption there. I love the story. A year of Dame on the bench. That's pretty fun. Pretty fun. I don't know. He's gonna learn a lot. Hopefully.
Yeah, he's not going to magically just become an elite defender from Holiday and like an elite shooter from Dame. But it's just like just having those guys in your ear is going to be good.
Mm-hmm. Like that you can't pay for that. I mean, you can, but
they are.
They are, but
make no mistake, they are definitely paying for it.
That's funny. Yeah, good. Yeah,
them in the box.
Glad we're getting some love in the.
I'm also willing to eat crow on Scoot Henderson. Like I have no problem. Like if he has an awesome season, I can come back next offseason and be like, hey, I was wrong about that. Hand up. That's on me. I'm not Bill Simmons. I'm not going to avoid talking about my wrongs. You know, I'll bring them up.
Whoa, that's two Bill mentions.
Shots fired.
It's the off season. We're gonna have to talk about Bill a lot when he goes away for his vacation for the next month.
One day he's gonna listen or catch wind, and he's just gonna. He's not ever gonna know if we're fans or like arch nemesis.
Shout out Russillo though.
I feel like it's something in between.
Free agency watch for Russillo.
Speak on it.
I don't know. I haven't seen anything.
Some are saying
his contract's coming up.
Yep, he's posting like, you know how rappers post 5-second snippets. He's posting little snippets on Instagram.
Anyway, guys, we gotta go.
Yeah, we gotta move. Josh, next pick.
Maybe we should just fire off these last three.
Yeah, we can.
Jamal Shed. Very excited.
I love it.
Yay! He's a fun defender, really fun. 3-and-D guy, can really blossom into that role. I don't think he shot great from 3, but you saw the potential, and I'm just really excited to see the guy grow with alongside awesome players like RJ Barrett and stuff.
Quickly.
And friends.
Brandon Ingram.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Scotty Barnes, all-star.
Guys over there. Yeah. Jakob Poeltl's still on that team.
Scotty signed an extension.
There you go.
Yeah,
very much so.
He is on that team. Yeah.
Jakob Poeltl, I'm pretty bullish on that guy too.
Yeah.
You're 31. Something can happen.
People are saying. My next bullish pick, All-Star Thompson.
Yeah.
A lot of injuries going on. He's the same archetype as Amen. They're twins for a reason. Like they have a lot of similarities in their game. This Pistons team was really fucking good. If we can keep staying healthy, All-Star is going to be incredible next year.
Yes.
Yeah, I think so too. Love Asar. Hope it works out. I was arguing with some buddies about who's got a better future, Ron Holland or Asar Thompson, and I was confused at why they were saying Ron Holland. But let me some Asar.
Josh.
I'm not saying they were necessarily wrong. I was just kind of surprised. Anyway, my last one is Victor Wembanyama. I'm just kidding.
That's fair.
3 number 1 picks.
Okay, so in the same vein of Stephon Castle, this one is probably going to sound kind of obvious, but I'm going to say Paolo Banchero. I mean, I feel like the off-season narrative is so stupid right now for him, where it is just like he is the new target of the spreadsheet nerds versus that boy nice. Which is, I don't know, probably the YouTube description for all of our episodes. But I think that there is enough from the eye test there to say that you should be hesitant to rely on the advanced numbers and stuff like that. That there's enough of a good team player in there to kind of just like hold out and see just how good he's going to be. Because I think he's going to be really freaking good. The LeBron comparisons are insane.
Yeah.
That's just absolutely stupid. And it makes me like so incredibly angry when people do stuff like that. I was talking to a buddy earlier. We were talking about Fantastic Four and how it like being a superhero movie, blah, blah, blah. Is it good? What other Marvel movies are good? And then someone was like, yeah, I just think like the best superhero movie ever is The Dark Knight. And I was like, okay, if you're about to start comparing like any other superhero movie to The Dark Knight, then this is not a conversation worth having. Like you've already ruined the conversation. And so I feel like maybe there's like two sides to this Paolo thing of like people being maybe too high on how good he can be, but then people also like throwing away like the product that you can see on the court just because there's a little bit of roster construction and a little bit of like maturing that need to happen and need to change. But I think he's really freaking good, and I'm excited to see who he becomes in this next year. I think this next year will be huge for him and Franz.
Definitely.
When your number 2 player gets hurt and like tears his oblique off of his body after you just did, and you have to come back and score all of the points for your team because there is no other scorers on your team.
And 0 shooting. Basically no shooting.
Like that's kind of a problem. And then you fix it. You did something to try to fix that with Desmond Bane. We'll see how it works out. I think they're going to be better. I think Paolo's going to be better because of it. I love that.
Yeah.
Good.
I love Paolo though.
Orlando's going to be so sick next season. Not
Dude.
sick enough to win the East or really come close, but 3 seed, 4 seed, 3 seed, 4 seed.
I think home court advantage is definitely in play.
Oh yeah, for sure, 3 seed, 4 seed at least. Well, ceiling in my opinion. But Desmond Bane being on that team, though, I'll just add this and we'll get over it. But Desmond Bane being on that team is going to offload so much for Franz Wagner and Paolo. I mean, you're seeing like Franz Wagner. What did he put up? Like 23 shots a night. Franz Wagner.
He was in the Desmond Bane volume shooting list. Yeah.
Yes, he is actually who you guys should be throwing out there.
Yeah, no. Franz Wagner.
I believe he was my pick, actually.
I think that might be right. I don't remember.
I think he was my pick. Yeah. No.
Yeah, I mean, if we're gonna harass Castle for his shooting numbers, I mean,
Franz's
Paolo's are. Well, I was talking about Paolo's are basically the same. So
yeah,
I'll eat that a little bit, but yeah, different circumstances.
They do different things. The last thing before we go, we'll do this very quickly. Snake draft style, same order. Josh gets number 1 pick. You chose this life. I don't know what to tell you. Texas NBA players draft. So teams in Texas, the Spurs, the Mavericks, the Rockets. We're drafting players off of those teams to build a lineup in crunch time in an NBA game. So it actually has to work on the court. Injuries are off. Contracts don't matter. There's no salary cap here. We're in the MLB. No salary cap, no luxury tax, no CBA. Joshua, your first pick.
1-1. It's a very tough because there's 2 guys here. You could argue 3 Stone and you're a Mavs guy, but I gotta go bread and butter Victor Wembanyama.
Interesting.
I'm gonna go KD then.
Makes sense. Yep.
You thought I was going the other way, didn't you? You
no,
thought I was going the other way.
No, I didn't. I just have no idea who I'm gonna pick now. Fine. Well, I can't pick AD if I want this person to be closing.
Injuries are off, and people forget.
No, I didn't mean that. I just meant because he doesn't.
People forget the 2020 finals. He was the best player on the court.
He was.
He didn't win Finals MVP because
that's LeBron's dream. Is for Anthony Davis to be the best player on the court. That's all he wanted that whole time.
He hating. Oh,
no, I'm being serious. That's what LeBron would say. He was like, I want it to be your team. So okay.
He did that with Wade, and then Wade was like, yeah, no, you can have it.
Well, that was a weird thing for him to tell Wade. Obviously, that was LeBron's team. Yeah, I'm going to go with Anthony Davis. I feel like I don't think there's another reasonable choice, honestly.
Yep.
Yeah.
So if we're just talking like pure talent.
You've got another
after that.
Yep.
After that, I am just going to go with my heart and pick Amen Thompson. I think he's about to catapult himself up into that like top 20 to 30 range of player. I think the league's about to take notice. He's going to get a full year starting. He's going to have a particular player out of his way as when it comes to usage and touches, and I'm ready for it.
Sure. I love it.
Sure. Also, he's a freaking dog, bro.
Such a dog.
I'm going to rebuild the Nets here. I'm taking Kyrie.
Yep. That's the right decision.
No
notes? Yeah, no notes.
No notes. We're doing a draft. We've been on this thing for an hour.
No notes.
Let's go.
Assuming a prime situation here, no injuries.
That wasn't a part of this. This is 2024.
Okay. No, not prime. What are you talking about?
Okay, then this can wait then. You know what? I don't know. There's just something about Alperensengun.
Okay.
Got to take center lineup. I like it.
You got another pick here now.
And then we'll go ahead and go. This. Hey, talk about death lineup. Jabari Smith Jr. Fuck it.
Okay. Interesting. Already going to the bench.
I'll take Cooper Flag.
Pooper Flag, more like it.
Rookie season Cooper Flag over Jabari Smith Jr. Wow.
I forgot. I've already got KD and Kyrie. Like, I just need a little bit of defense on the wings. So I'm going to take Cooper.
All right. Let me see what other players exist.
Great podcasting guy.
No prep, Shelly Noor here.
Well, I thought I was going to have some time while you guys were yapping.
No, there's no yapping. We're an hour in.
There's no
We've
yapping.
done the yaps. The yaps are out.
We're
The app's
an
done.
hour in. All right. I feel like there's going to be 0 shooting on this team, but let's go with the one-time clutch player of the year, De'Aaron Fox.
Ooh.
Okay, yeah,
Ooh.
I like it. You got another pick now too.
All right, let's see.
didn't
I've
think
got a
about
point
that, did you?
guard. I've got basically a shooting. Oh no! Oh my gosh! Oh, am I about to have to eat my own words about players I'm fading? What if I just pick Jeremy Sohan?
You won't.
No, I definitely won't, bro. Get that guy off my screen. Snow cone. Okay. I'm just gonna do it. I'm stalling.
Mhm.
Who are other
Yeah,
players? Who are other players
I have nothing in front of me. I don't
in
know.
the NBA? Well, here's the deal,
Who are
guys.
other
I need
players in the
shooting.
NBA?
I need shooting, and
That's
I
a
don't
problem.
have. I don't have enough shooting. I
There's
shouldn't have picked them
one
in.
Okay,
We'll see.
yeah.
historical shooter that plays in Texas.
There's
One of the
one.
top three-point shooters.
I'm
of all
not
time.
picking Klay Thompson, dude.
I'm just saying you needed a shooter.
I'm not trying to get dusted every time someone puts the ball on the floor.
Hey, it's just
He was
one guy.
completely
man. It's one
average
guy.
last year, all right, pal?
Oh, he's completely average.
Defensive wise, he was.
All right. I'm gonna just do something stupid and pick Derek Lively.
You took Lively. Okay, you talk shit about him and take him, whatever.
Well, you know, I need a good defender who can be a lob threat. So
That's fine. Now I'm in a pickle here.
my team sucks.
I like my team so far. I'm taking the knife. Najee Marshall.
Wow.
Okay,
Shooting
so
guard.
it's not just me. I feel better now about our team situation.
Sure.
Najee
It's
Marshall.
just like
People
it's
forget
slim
he played
pickings
point guard.
after you pick like the first 2 players on each team. You're like, who else?
Josh will
I'll,
finish off your team. You got your 4 and 5.
I hate this, and I because of vibes last season, I don't know if I can really pick Fred VanVleet right now. I'm gonna go Klay Thompson, and
That's basically a Houston Rockets pick at this
no,
point.
I'll go Klay
because of
Thompson.
his,
Fred
dating
VanVleet.
relationship.
I was thinking about Stephon Castle, and then I was like, wait, no, he shot 28% from 3. No, so Fred VanVleet and Klay Thompson to round my lineup off.
Wow.
All right.
Okay, interesting.
We need a center here, so I'm going to take Gafford.
Okay. What do I need?
So much.
Not really.
I love it.
You guys don't have a guard that can guard my backcourt, so there's
No
that.
defensive guards on my team at all.
Got
No
Cooper Flag and
defensive
Najee
player.
Marshall. People forget.
Okay, let's see. I need a 3/4.
That you do. There's a
There's
few.
a guy in San
There's-
Antonio that I'm thinking
There's
about.
also a guy in Dallas.
Oh gosh. Well, you're thinking about PJ Washington, and I don't know who you're talking about in San Antonio. Keldon
Olynyk.
Johnson.
Sniper. I'm thinking about a sniper.
It's
Wow,
not
yeah,
Devin
Olynyk.
Vassell, is it?
No.
It's Kelly Olynyk.
Is it Kelly Olynyk?
I'm thinking about Aaron Baines. I'm just kidding.
Who are you talking about?
PU. Zach Collins.
Harrison Barnes. I don't know. That'd just be a fun vibe guy. I mean, I don't think he's a top 15 player in Texas, but just a guy. Game winner.
All right. If we're going closing lineups, give me some Tari Eason.
Oh, sure.
Again,
on
we
my
still
list.
can't shoot, but no one's scoring on this team.
Yeah, that's a problem.
All these
But that's okay.
lineups are defense.
No one's scoring against me, I'm saying.
I'll take my chances with KD and Kyrie.
Well, that's fine. What we're going to do is we're going to do the same thing that the 2018 and 19 Rockets did to the KD Warriors is we're just going to live with that little like elbow baseline jumper that KD likes to do. And we're just going to make him beat us.
Okay.
And it's going to work until De'Aaron Fox gets injured.
Yep.
Game 7.
Yeah, that happens. All right. Josh's team: Wimby, Şengün, Jabari Smith Jr., Klay Thompson, Fred VanVleet. My team is KD, Kyrie, Cooper Flag, Najee Marshall. Daniel Gafford is just Mavericks and Kevin Durant. And then I'm now realizing that it is what it is. I did what I did. Sheldon
We
Norris
watched
has-
the whole league.
Yep. League pass all day.
I do. This was Texas teams, and I don't like your two teams, so kind of went in between there. But Sheldon has Anthony Davis, Amen Thompson, De'Aaron Fox, Derek Lively, and Tari Eason. Not bad. We need to throw this in the 2K simulator. See who wins.
I think we need the comments to tell us who they think would win.
Yeah, put that in the comments. We're going to throw this up on TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Instagram, Twitter, all the things. We'll do the draft.
Tell everyone that I win with just pure defensive intensity.
Yeah, we'll make a graphic first. We'll make a graphic first for the team 1, team 2, team 3, so no one knows who chose anyone. Now we're getting there.
Blind ranking.
Whoa,
Blind ranking, and
crazy.
then we'll see who the winner is. So we'll throw that up on socials. We'll see what happens. Boys, thank you for joining me. That was a fun one. It was a long one, but it was a fun one. Shout out to our sponsors, J-Bar M. J-Bar M Barbecue is just a couple blocks away from Toyota Center. Best barbecue in Texas. Great people, great drinks over at J-Bar M Barbecue. Shout out to Zing Zang. Speaking of great drinks, Zing Zang hammering them all summer, and they're ready to drink cans. Bloody Mary Mix, #1 Bloody Mary Mix in America. Shout out to Zing Zang, and shout out to Big City Wings, Houston's Wing Joint, Paul's Wing Joint. We'll be back very, very soon with another episode of Zero Gravity, Apollo Media's NBA podcast.
Bye.